Unlocking the Minimalist Mindset, a Joyful Beginning. Hello and a warm konnichiwa to each of you. My name is Jasmine Enaibi and I am so delighted you are here. Welcome to our journey towards a minimalist lifestyle. It is a path that I believe can bring so much clarity and light into our homes and, more importantly, into our hearts. This isn't just about having fewer things, it's about discovering what truly makes your heart sing, what sparks joy within you, and creating a life that authentically reflects that. Together, we will explore how letting go of the unnecessary can make space for a deeper connection with ourselves and the world around us, leading to a life filled with more purpose and serene happiness. Minimalism is more than just decluttering. It's a philosophy that encourages us to live with less, but in a way that feels abundant and enriching. Think of it as carefully curating your life, choosing each item, each commitment with heartfelt intention. Does it support the life you envision for yourself? Does it bring a smile to your face, a sense of peace to your spirit? We often find ourselves surrounded by so much, yet feeling overwhelmed or disconnected. Minimalism gently guides us back to what is essential, helping us to appreciate the beauty in simplicity and the profound impact of mindful living. It's a way to honor our belongings and, in turn, honor ourselves. It's about intentionally promoting the things we most value and removing everything that distracts us from it. Imagine your home as a sanctuary, a place where every single item has earned its keep, not just through utility, but through the joy it brings you. This journey is deeply personal and it unfolds differently for everyone. There is no right or wrong way, only your way. We will learn to listen to our inner voice, to trust our feelings about what to keep and what to release with gratitude. Are you ready to embark on this transformative adventure, to create a space and a life that truly resonates with your soul? I am so happy to guide you. Sparking calm, how less creates less stress. When we begin to look at our surroundings, we might notice that the things we own also own a little piece of our time and energy. Fewer possessions mean less to clean, less to organize, and most wonderfully, less to worry about. Imagine the gentle sigh of relief as your home becomes easier to care for. Each item you decide to keep will have its own special place, its home within your home. This act of creating order is not just about physical tidiness, it is a pathway to a calmer mind. A clear space often leads to a clearer mind, allowing your thoughts to settle like soft morning mist, undisturbed and peaceful. This clarity can be a profound gift you give to yourself, a daily experience of tranquility. The feeling that arises from a decluttered environment is one of remarkable lightness and peace. It's as if your spirit has more room to breathe, to expand and to simply be. When you're not constantly reminded of chores undone or items misplaced, your mental energy is freed. This newfound energy can then be directed towards things that truly nourish your soul. Perhaps a quiet moment with a cup of tea, reading a beloved book, or simply enjoying the stillness. The stress that once felt like a heavy cloak begins to lift, and in its place a gentle sense of well-being settles in. This is the quiet magic of inviting calm into your home through mindful reduction. Focusing your energy, the clarity of minimalism. By removing distractions, both physical and mental, you can better focus on your goals and priorities. Imagine your mind as a clear, still pond, reflecting the sky perfectly. When our surroundings are cluttered, it's like many pebbles are being tossed into that pond, creating ripples that obscure the reflection. But when we choose to live with less, we reduce those disturbances. This allows your attention to be directed with intention, like a gentle stream flowing towards what truly matters to you. Whether it's pursuing a passion project, learning something new, or simply being more present in your daily tasks, minimalism helps to sharpen your focus, making your efforts more effective and fulfilling. This feels like a gentle gift of clarity to yourself. This newfound clarity naturally allows more time and energy for activities, hobbies, and especially for the people that bring you true joy. Think of the hours spent searching for misplaced items or the mental energy consumed by managing an excess of possessions. When these are reclaimed, your days open up. You might find you have more space in your schedule to dedicate to painting, to gardening, to playing music, or to having meaningful conversations with loved ones. It's about consciously choosing where your precious life energy flows, ensuring it nourishes your spirit and strengthens your connections. This is the joy of purposeful living, where your actions align beautifully with your deepest values. Cherishing what you keep, the art of true appreciation. When you own less, a beautiful shift happens. You tend to value what you have more profoundly. Each item that remains after your thoughtful consideration is there because it truly speaks to your heart, because it sparks that unmistakable feeling of joy. It's no longer just one among many, but a cherished companion on your life's journey. This process encourages you to connect with your belongings on a deeper level, to understand their story and the role they play in your life. You begin to see your possessions not as mere objects, but as supporters of your ideal lifestyle. This mindful selection cultivates a profound sense of gratitude for the things that serve you well and bring you happiness. With this heightened sense of value, you appreciate the quality and usefulness of your items, rather than constantly focusing on acquiring more. The desire for novelty for its own sake begins to fade, replaced by a contentment with what is already present and loved. You might find yourself taking better care of your belongings, mending them when they are worn, and using them with a sense of respect. This shift away from a cycle of accumulation towards one of appreciation is incredibly liberating. It fosters a gratitude that permeates your daily life, allowing you to find joy in the simple, well-loved things that surround you. It's a quiet celebration of what truly enriches your existence. Minimalism gently encourages us to embrace mindful consumption. This means becoming more aware of our purchasing habits and the motivations behind them. Before bringing a new item into our home, we learn to pause and ask ourselves important questions. Do I truly need this? Will it add genuine value to my life? Does it spark joy? This thoughtful pause can transform our relationship with shopping, shifting it from an impulsive act to a conscious decision. It's about understanding the difference between a fleeting want and a true, lasting need or desire that aligns with our values. This practice of mindful consideration extends beyond just physical items to how we choose to spend our time and energy as well. As you become more aware of your purchasing habits, you naturally start to make more conscious choices. You might find yourself drawn to items that are not only beautiful and functional, but also ethically made or environmentally sustainable. This awareness empowers you to align your consumption with your broader values, creating a sense of integrity and purpose in your choices. It's a way of voting with your wallet, supporting businesses and practices that resonate with your vision for a better world. This journey towards mindful consumption is not about deprivation, but about making intentional choices that enhance your life and reflect who you are and what you care about. It brings a wonderful sense of empowerment and peace. There is a profound sense of liberation that comes when you realize that less stuff often equates to less financial burden and, very importantly, less attachment to material possessions. When our happiness is not tied to owning a multitude of things, a great weight is lifted from our shoulders. The pressure to acquire, to keep up, to maintain an ever-growing collection of items begins to dissipate. This unburdening is not just physical, it is deeply emotional and mental. It's like opening a window in a stuffy room and letting a fresh, clean breeze flow through. This lightness allows your spirit to feel more agile and free. This newfound freedom then opens up wonderful new possibilities to pursue your passions and embrace experiences with an open heart. When you are not weighed down by the care and cost of excessive belongings, your resources, time, money, and energy can be redirected towards what truly makes your heart soar. Perhaps it's traveling to a place you've always dreamed of, dedicating more time to a creative endeavor, or investing in learning a new skill. The joy of an unencumbered spirit is that it feels ready for adventure, ready to connect, ready to grow. Minimalism helps to clear the path, allowing you to step forward into a life filled with more experiences and less clutter. It's becoming more widely understood that there is a connection between the state of our surroundings and our inner state. Studies, and indeed our own intuition, often show a correlation between clutter and increased feelings of stress and anxiety. When our homes are filled with too many things, disorganized and overwhelming, our minds can mirror that chaos. The simple act of tidying, of thoughtfully choosing what to keep, can be a deeply healing process. It's an act of kindness towards ourselves, creating an environment that supports our peace rather than detracting from it. Each item you release with gratitude can feel like letting go of a small burden. Minimalism, therefore, can be a powerful and gentle tool for improving your mental well-being. By intentionally creating a home that is calm, orderly, and filled only with things that spark joy, you are crafting a sanctuary for your mind. This is a space where you can truly relax, recharge, and feel at ease. The peace found in an orderly environment is not a small thing. It can have a profound impact on your daily mood, your ability to focus, and your overall sense of happiness. Your home becomes a haven that nurtures your spirit, a place where you can return to find solace and clarity amidst the busyness of life. Life has a way of becoming beautifully less complicated when you have less stuff to manage, to think about, and to care for. The daily hum of maintaining a household softens, and a sense of ease begins to permeate your routines. When you can focus on the essentials, on the things that truly support your well-being and happiness, your existence becomes more streamlined. Decision fatigue lessens because there are simply fewer choices to make regarding your possessions. There is an undeniable elegance in this simplicity, a quiet confidence that comes from knowing that what you have is enough and that it serves you well. This allows for more mental space to appreciate the present moment. Imagine the joy of a streamlined existence where your daily life flows more smoothly like a gentle river. Finding what you need becomes effortless because everything has its designated place. Cleaning is quicker and maintaining order feels less like a chore and more like a simple act of care for your cherished space. This simplicity isn't about emptiness. Rather, it's about creating room for richness in other areas of your life. It's about valuing your time and energy and choosing to invest them in ways that are meaningful and fulfilling. This refined way of living brings a unique sense of contentment and grace to everyday moments. One of the very practical and liberating benefits of embracing minimalism is that with fewer possessions, it becomes remarkably easier to move and to travel. Whether you are relocating to a new home, embarking on a journey, or even just reorganizing a room, the process is significantly less daunting when you are not weighed down by a house full of things you don't truly need or love. The feeling of being able to pack your essentials with ease, knowing that you are taking only what supports your journey, is incredibly freeing. This lightness translates into less stress during transitions and a greater sense of agility in your life choices. Think of the joy of being able to explore new places or adapt to new circumstances without the immense burden of transporting or storing a multitude of belongings. Your focus can shift from managing your possessions to embracing the experience itself. This enhanced mobility isn't just about physical movement. It's also about a mental flexibility, a willingness to embrace change because you are not anchored by an excess of material things. It allows for a more spontaneous and adventurous approach to life, where opportunities can be seized with greater ease and a lighter heart. This is the freedom of traveling lightly, not just in your suitcase, but in your spirit too. It is such a wonderful feeling when you realize that less clutter directly translates to less to clean and maintain. Your home, which should be a place of rest and rejuvenation, can truly become that when its upkeep is simplified. Imagine spending less time dusting around objects you don't truly love or searching for things amidst disarray. Instead, cleaning becomes a quicker, more straightforward task. Perhaps even a mindful activity where you can appreciate the beauty and order of your space. The satisfaction of an easily tidied home is immense, freeing up your precious time and energy for activities that bring you genuine joy and fulfillment. When your home is thoughtfully curated, it becomes a sanctuary of simplicity and order, a place that genuinely supports your peace and well-being. It's a space that feels like it can breathe, and in turn, allows you to breathe more deeply too. This ease of maintenance means your home consistently feels welcoming and calm, a haven you look forward to returning to. It's not about striving for an unrealistic level of perfection, but about creating an environment that functions smoothly and feels nurturing. This allows the energy in your home to flow freely, contributing to a sense of harmony and contentment in your daily life. Your home becomes a true reflection of your desire for a more joyful, intentional existence. A very practical and often welcome outcome of embracing a minimalist lifestyle is that buying less stuff naturally leads to saving money. When you become more intentional about your purchases, asking if an item truly sparks joy or serves a genuine need, you often find that your desire to acquire new things diminishes. This isn't about feeling deprived. It's about making a conscious and empowering decision to redirect your financial resources. The money that might have once been spent on impulse buys or items that quickly lose their appeal can now accumulate, offering you new possibilities and a greater sense of financial security. This mindful approach to spending can be truly transformative for your financial well-being. These savings, born from conscious consumption, can then be joyfully redirected towards experiences that enrich your life, investments that secure your future, or perhaps paying off debt and achieving a wonderful sense of financial peace. Imagine using that saved money for a special trip with loved ones, enrolling in a course that ignites your passion, or building a fund that gives you more choices and freedom down the line. The joy of financial freedom is not just about having more money. It's about having more control over your life and the ability to make choices that align with your deepest values and aspirations. Minimalism, in this way, becomes a pathway to a more abundant and secure future built on mindful choices. As we come to a close on our exploration today, I want to acknowledge that letting go can be challenging, but the rewards of a minimalist lifestyle are well worth the effort. It's a process of discovery, of learning to listen to your heart and to trust what it tells you about the things you surround yourself with. There might be moments of hesitation, and that is perfectly natural. Be gentle with yourself, and remember that each small step you take towards a more intentional life is a victory. The lightness, clarity, and peace that await you are truly profound, offering a deeper connection to what makes your life meaningful and joyful. By intentionally curating your life, you can create space for what truly matters and experience greater freedom, joy, and fulfillment. This isn't just about an organized home. It's about an organized mind and a heart that is open to the beauty of simplicity. When you release the unnecessary, you make room for new experiences, deeper relationships, and a more profound appreciation for the present moment. This journey empowers you to design a life that is not dictated by possessions, but is instead guided by your values and your unique vision for happiness. It is a beautiful way to honor yourself and the life you wish to lead, so I warmly encourage you to start with one small step today and discover the art of living with less. Perhaps it's one drawer, one shelf, or one category of items. The most important thing is to begin with an open heart and a spirit of joyful anticipation. Thank you so much for joining me, Jasmine and Naibe, on this path. I hope you feel inspired to continue this journey, creating a life that truly sparks joy for you. Until next time, may your days be filled with light and intention,